Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So today I am going to be unboxing the Echo Show 10. Let's go. All right, so it is with mixed feelings that I'm upgrading from my former, this is the second generation Echo Show, and I'm going to be upgrading to Echo Show 10. I took advantage of Amazon has a new buyback program where they'll buy back your old devices. I think I'm getting something like $60 for my old Echo Show second gen that I've had for at least a couple of years now. I added a stand to it that I loved, and this thing served me well, sounded great on the counter. I have noticed lately that some of the older Amazon devices are getting a bit laggy. By that, I mean, when I ask Alexa something, it takes a good, there's a pause before I get a response. That's certainly been true of the Echo Show second generation. So I'm excited to see if this makes a difference in my kitchen. So I did bite the bullet and upgraded to the Echo Show 10. And I left it in the outer box just for dramatic effect because I really like this new little tabby thing that Amazon has been doing with some of these devices to get them out of the box. And then also good for the environment because it doesn't really waste any, they don't send you, a gigantic box. So the inner box fits in the outer box sort of perfectly. And you just take the handle and slide it out. So, whoa, it is heavy for sure, as others have said. But yeah, I'm going to set the old one aside for now, get that completely out of the way so we can take a look at the box here. And then so I'm going to remove the cool little tabby thing. And then Echo Show 10. So definitely a different look from the second gen. And the main difference is that speaker is behind the screen. And the speaker looks a lot like a mini version of my Echo Studio. My understanding is that, well, it's on a motor. So the monitor here is on a motor. So the benefit or creepy benefit of this is that it can rotate, I believe it's 360 degrees around. So if you have a kitchen island or something and you're working on recipes and things, it will follow you around the kitchen, which is kind of neat, kind of creepy, depending on how you feel about all that. But I think it's pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to getting this going in my kitchen. I also actually have a Facebook Portal Plus in my kitchen that I can move it manually, but it doesn't follow me around. And, this is just another toy, basically, for me to add to my Echo repertoire here. I have a number of Echo speakers. I think it's something like 10 or something at this point. So pretty crazy for my little apartment here. But so just real quick, we'll go through some of the benefits. So the rotating screen, as I had said. So we have a 10-inch HD touchscreen, which is the same size as the screen is essentially the same size as the Echo Show second gen, but where they really upgraded is the camera. So we're going from I believe it's 5 megapixel on the old one to 13 megapixel, which is which is better quality than any smart display out there today. I think Google, I believe on their Nest Hub, I think it's like an 8 megapixel camera maybe or something. So significant upgrade to the 13 megapixel camera. And then 2 tweeters and a woofer. My understanding is that will be an upgrade in terms of sound. Of course, you get the latest technology, and the latest configuration, which is, I believe it's upward firing speakers, which is just, I'm really looking forward to setting that up and getting it going in my multi-room music. Another nice add is that we have the Zigbee Smart Home Hub. So if you have things like Hue lights, you don't need to have a separate hub for that. And my understanding also is that this is going to be compatible with the new Matter standard that's coming out, and Bluetooth, and hands-free with Alexa, of course. And then you've got, the sort of the privacy features with microphone, camera on off button, and so forth. So you can actually, there's a little shutter here for the camera where you can basically just, prevent the camera from viewing anything. And standard marketing ease with, Alexa's happy to help. Some standard Alexa commands there. And then more sort of marketing stuff on this side of the box. So designed to move with you. So we're going to have to test that out and see how we feel about it. I'm sure I'm going to be just fine with it. Other people, I think it might actually creep them out a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. And we have our little tabby thing here. I do not. Do I have my unboxing knife here? I don't know. Where did I put that? I don't know. I'm just going to peel the tab today. How's that? Now for the moment of truth. Da-da-da. And then, yeah, Amazon has really upped the game in terms of packaging these things. And then, okay, so this piece at the top holds the adapter. I believe if it's like the other show devices, this should be a 30-watt adapter. And again, they went with white, which I don't really get or like that. You would think that because the device itself is that charcoal gray or you know, pretty close to black, they would have a darker colored adapter. But the newer show devices sadly have gone, they're white. And I think that's just a bad design decision on Amazon's part. But it is what it is, and it is 30 watts as I had said. So we'll set that aside for a second. And then in this little tabby thing here, we have our documentation and this, you know, standard welcome booklet and some ideas for placement and setup, and yeah, configuration as well. So this looks well done, and of course it's in maybe 2 or 3 languages, so it's not all that to read. And of course you can find all of your answers online. Oh, and this guy looks to be a sort of a placemat where this will show you the rotation. So this is what you want to want for clearance around. So it will take up more space on your counter, certainly more than it did with my second gen device, but still kind of neat that they give you this. And of course, if you don't want 360 around, you can finagle it so that it moves, you know, just a bit from side to side. And I think that's probably what I'll do, because I do want to have it tucked sort of towards the back of my counter. And then, more documentation, legalese, I'll bet. Legalese, safety information, warranty, blah, 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 a little itty bitty type, which we don't like, but whatever. And then, okay, so now for the moment of truth, I'm just gonna move that stuff out of the way here. And yeah, it is heavy, wow. And then, so there's this sort of burlap wrapper here as it sways from side to side that is used to protect the screen. So that I have not seen on any other show devices lately. So that's kind of cool. And it's really got some give to it in terms of the way that it moves. But still very cool. And then of course the screen itself tilts and has much more of a tilt ability than even my second gen show with the stand. On the top, we have our mute button and volume down, volume up, 2 microphones for ALEXA to listen in. And there may even be more than that. I'm not sure if that's a third or if that's something else, but I know that this has a number of different microphones. And then here's that camera shutter that I mentioned. And you can already see the difference in terms of the camera itself it looks nicer than the old one. Just looking at it from the front. And then this will block the camera out for you. And then, so here's this is sort of how it will rotate. And it does stop at the end there, doesn't it? So no, well, yeah, so it's pretty close to 360, if not 360, but very neat. And then the speaker itself it's heavy. It's a heavy little guy. So here's the rotatable base. And it looks like there's a piece of plastic here. So we'll remove that as well for sake of completeness. And then the power cord. Okay, well, I'm liking this power cord a little better. I don't love the color, but it tucks inside under so that we can run the cord through the back without it sitting on top of the thing. So there we go. Put that in there, and then that sits out like that. And then I guess the white, particularly knowing this is going in my kitchen, and I do have some white appliances. Not a big deal. I don't love it. I wish it was gray, but hey, it is what it is. And so there you have it. So unboxing the Echo Show 10. I'm excited to get this in my kitchen. Somewhat sad to be saying goodbye to my old friend here, the second gen. Sorry about that. And yeah, if you got any value from this unboxing, if you just wouldn't mind giving me a quick thumbs up, really helps out the channel a lot. And consider subscribing to my channel. I do all sorts of videos about tech, including unboxing all manner of ALEXA devices, as well as smart home devices, and just products for the home as well. So please subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.